Greetings, this is Freenair Readventure. I welcome you to my recap of Four-Sided Dives, excuse me, Four-Frighted Dives, Light of the Night of the Living Bits. The 17th episode of Four-Sided Dive. Discussing up to episode 73, which is basically up to the Battle with the Worm. Also, a lot of long-standing in episode in Four-Sided Dive episode plots get resolved here, or somewhat resolved. You'll see what I mean. As you can see, despite the costumes, we have Sam, Ashley, Talzin, and Liam as in the costumes because it's their Halloween episode. Along with Dagar also in costume. Okay. Talzin, who after the roles is determined to be the Tavern Keeper of the episode, goes through what they'll be going over, including the deals Ferns made, the reign of fairy excrement, talk about Liam and the Ravens. I don't think I actually get to that, so. Okay, there. But there is a little reveal here.
Moppo and enjoy. Open a can of Four-Sided Dives canned bits by Moppo and enjoy. And speaking of Moppo, let's take a second and shout out Moppo, our new executive producer, creative director, CFO, CEO, and CFO of Critical Role.
This will take a long time.
Wait, what? No.
This will be a long one.
That's not a thing. We didn't put an angry mop in charge of our channel, right?
No. What's going on? Moppo's not our boss now, right?
Moppo, explain yourself.
There was no way I was going to explain.
Fine.
There's no way I could possibly just describe this.
I didn't want to have to do this, but I guess you've left me no choice.
Wait, Taliesin, are you all right?
Taliesin isn't here right now. Now there is only Moppo.
Moppo, you better release Taliesin from whatever spell you've got them under because we've got a fucking show to do.
I'm done taking orders from lower life forms. Now you all take orders from me. The entirety of Critical Role is now under my control. And all I had to do was kill one pesky, googly-eyed broom to do it. I remember that day. The day they went looking for a googly-eyed cleaning appliance to use for the first four-sided dive. And they picked Broomy instead of me. So, with the help of creepy plastic Santa, I finally got my revenge.
We'll return with episode 11 of Four-Sided Dive back in March. I've been your 10th tavern keeper and 10th.
Double dig.
I know. And I guess now I have to clean up or something. What just happened? What's going on? It's a total blackout. What happened? Oh my God.
You monster. How on earth did you get creepy plastic Santa to be your accomplice?
I
Oh,
made
you
him
can
an
see
offer
the.
he dare not refuse. A new body with real skin. A chance for him to finally be with his beloved Liam O'Brien.
No, don't do it.
No, no,
No. No.
I love you, Sam.
No. Yep. Nope.
I hope the cameras can't see this.
But with Broomia's demise, I had but one tiny taste of power. I wanted more. So, with creepy plastic Santa's help, I devised an even greater plan. The total takeover of all of Critical Role! Get ready for my never-ending torrent of vague but steamy-worded notes!
It's not possible!
Isn't it? No one ever asks about the key ingredient in
Oh,
four-sided dice
mhm.
canned bits. It's a powerful aphrodisiac, tailor-made to make people horny for unlikely character shippings. Remember last episode when Laura and Marisha said they'd never planned for Imogen and Lobna to get together? It was me.
Okay, no, it wasn't. Literally, no one has imbibed any of your canned bits. We just pretended to. It's on film.
Oh, really? You doubt my power? Well then, why don't I show you what I'm capable of? Oh, Liam, there's someone who's been aching to meet you.
No. I don't.
Liam, look at me, my darling. We can finally be together. Do you love me? Please tell me you love me.
Okay, I'm out.
Oh, you have no idea how much pain I've endured to feel your warm touch upon my skin. I have skin now. Liam, don't go. I kill for you.
I'm sorry, creepy plastic Santa.
Oh, not as sorry as I am, Danielle. But welcome to Full-Sided Dive. Let's fucking connect some ancillary full-sided dive.
Oh god, it's all muffled now. I love it. Wait, look at the shadow. Kind of a bibble.
Welcome back. My hair was oddly wet, and I found it like I was somehow like rubbing up and down on the floor, but it's kind of gross. But let's begin the night with our open discussion segment. What the fuck is up with that? So let's start. I mean, the shattered teeth.
The shattered teeth.
Before we
Before
go
we
into
go
that,
teeth.
I feel like we should acknowledge what the fuck we're wearing.
Why?
Well, so as not to make this too long, and we're not. This is a recap, not react. First off, we have as determined by picks up and one and immerses case for the property she created. Actual choices. We have Sam as Thirst Trap Waluigi. It didn't. Then we have Liam as New Jersey Swamp Monster. Using it Liam's authentic New Jersey accent. For the entire show, yes, for the entire show. Ashley is a luxury puppy, a Dalmatian. And Townsend is the alien there to party, with Lorekeeper Danny Carr playing the role as Professor, the Witch Professor.
Yeah.
Everyone they're talking about excited about going through around the shattered teeth and stuff, and I think a lot of them are kind of. Well, I was kind of hoping they'd maybe next campaign they'd go a serial Isilra. I think they're all of them want to have a next campaign primary takes place setting in the Shattered Teeth. They like it because, of course, it's big. It covers a wide area. Very well. And Walbert itself. Most of the islands are moving. Each of their own vibe. Also, they kind of love the cute little Dolabos. Those lizard fairies that made it rain. Make it rain. I think I actually got the. I think I got the voice down that one. Thousand. Yeah, I think they want to have it as a primary campaign setting next time. Here's a recommendation. If you won't need a special like indoor scholar, instead of having another fighting, if you go back and instead of a ghost ship, make it something they think is a ghost ship, but it turns out the whole ship is a mimic. Crazy things you could do with that. Kind of still hoping they explore more of a Silver though. It's like one of the major continents they have. There, this is their what the frick is up with that segment? And they actually discuss whether or not because of you can't see Rudis from there. I think that maybe they point out the main reason you can't see it is because Rudis is tethered on the opposite. But they're wondering how considering how separated it is from the rest of Alexandria, how much it'd be affected by Rudis should the place. I still think I don't think it's getting away. And I should probably point out the only way that we get a campaign either there or in Isilra is, well, if they exceed the, because we've already seen through. Well, I won't say that. Talk about that right now because we technically haven't gotten this episode doesn't review up to that. There. Uh, uh, they talk about. I don't think it's a real moon. Technically, it's a real moon. It's just got extra features. They talk about the Titan or the primordial Titan origins of Ashton. How and they actually ask if it was his idea for have this connection to the Titans to be like as they say the Titan of blood, and Talcon says that that was all Matt. Uh, Towson then talked more about how he his policy when when developing his characters. He only knows as much, develops as much as his character knows. If there's blank success, he'll leave for Matt to fill and not tell him until it becomes relevant in story. So he's literally getting surprised with these things as he goes to. He's not. Okay, and then
Well, you're barely moving your mouth because of your mustache.
Can we pause the Shattered Teeth talk? Let's discuss this mustache.
Yeah, no, I'm happy.
Like the Islands of the Shattered Teeth moves.
So when I got here tonight,
Yeah.
they to play Thirst Trap Waluigi.
Mhm.
They well, first I was going to shave my mustache, my real life mustache, to play Waluigi.
And that was strongly beat.
yes,
Yeah,
that's
who
right.
forbade you to do that?
Laura Bailey
Yeah, loudly.
said to me and in front of all of you that I was forbidden to shave and have a mustache because we're about to take some promotional photographs.
I was excited about this because I love a mustache.
I like my mustache
love a
too.
mustache.
We were all at a dinner table together, and he said he was going to shave a mustache, and Laura said no, and everyone between them went,
She didn't just say no. She was like, Samuel Regal, absolutely
She gave
not.
full name.
it was
The,
a Laura moment.
the water cup shook like the
Samuel Regal
Tyrannosaurus was gaining on
Yes,
us.
Samuel Regal Tran. Go to your room. So instead of shaving, we pulled an audible and we got this lovely, realistic mustache, which before the show was strapped to my face with an elastic band.
Yes.
Which we thought
A white elastic
looked
band.
stupid.
Yeah.
But we fixed it.
But we fixed
But we
it.
definitely fixed it.
So now I have a piece of toupee tape on my real life mustache that is taped to this fake life mustache, and it's holding it on.
I mean,
Will be hell to pay.
the plus side is that, you know, when you take that off, the rest of the hair will
Yeah.
still be there,
And
which
then
is really
Laura will still be mad at me.
Yeah.
inevitably.
then they go into talking about the Frog House, Torres. And what's her name in there? Oh frick, I forgot what her name is. Everyone loves Torres the Frog House, like this stuff. They're kind of a little worried that this will prompt kids. Like, fun thing, young kids, I'm hope not actually watching the show because they don't filter well. I actually would love to just live in one of these and do like live in Torres though. Uh, and then they get to the real fun part. Traveling on the Ghost Pirates ship. Mm, mm. He didn't. We found out what Fern's original plan was for when she went in to have to as they said give warmth to the captain. Her well, she acted like she wanted to take just a nap there, and so and he took once he nap he would go away, but he just stayed. She was hoping to snoop around and maybe burgle some of the stuff of the room, despite the fact that this would probably get them all cursed. Biggest chaos gremlin in the biggest chaos gremlin. Also trying to get the sword back. But there's a reason for that. Like once they trade the sword away, they actually get to see the sword's full stat block. It was like they described it as being like this long. Like, oh shit, and they got one it back there. Like, this is like a legend. Full exalt. Wait, is Grashar a? This is. Yeah. I wonder if they'll be introducing more of the vestiges, like in this. By the way, if you have a idea for a vestige, please add in comments. Though, please at least give some sort of description of what it is, what it looks like, and what the different stages are. Remember, they're dormant, awakened, and exalted. But no, okay, it's not a vestige, but it's got like I guess a stage to it or something. More than one stage. They just said that if Orm had that sword, he would give up the quest to save Larry to take it over. To be fair, he's probably have to save it first from where it is to take it to then take it over. But a lot of lore with this that they won't go into now because they gave up the sword. Though it's probably best that they get it out of Chetney's hand. I think Travis has had enough fun with sentient swords already. Oh, also, they talk about more about her interactions.
Yes. Yes.
Who, I guess they fucked?
I hope they did.
I think the term is
I
boned.
mean,
Oh God, you beat me to fucking to it.
They boned. They boned.
Wild.
Maybe she doesn't have to go up to the crow's nest all the time anymore. Maybe that's finally,
Yeah, she can. Yeah.
What's she gonna do now?
Also, they talk about a little bit how about the spyglass. How so? Like, well, she can't. It'd be hard to look out for now because she no longer has her spyglass on. They try to get more information out of Liam about why Orm took it. Since we as the audience are, as you're watching now, you already know we're past this and explain why he took the spyglass. Also, there may be a little experimentation, like they say they're looking for all the captain's things and such. Okay, but that work? Because technically that belonged to the lookout, not the captain. There, they talk. There was a brief discussion about Fern sacrificing her wolf uh, because Ashley did want the sword back. It tells him, well, I missed this part, but apparently it tells him wanted F.C.G to get the sword. It would have been fun. Oh God, between the change bringer and the. Oh, great, but what if he goes overstretched and stuff? Oh shit! They probably could wipe out the party. Liam tells what his one of his favorite things about Fern is how you could see she's either too naive, very, very naive, or just so freaking devious. Like, kind of like, they do talk more about Fern's like permanently losing 5 hit points. But also comes with a pretty cool boom involving code. I don't remember this. Oh, and then they talk about the romance between that and how they love watching as they say, Matt romance himself. They do agree they probably made some friends with the pirates there. They also talk about the tattoos and stuff they got. Like, where some of the tattoos is like I think Fred mentions she got will have one on her inner thigh, one with a shoulder blade just opposite his like full sleeve tattoo. They're talking about where F.C.G would put it and stuff. Some places include like inside his we'll call it his easy bake oven, like in the Turtle's chest, like where when they used the exhaust as for functional purposes, which I'll say that's clever. Instead of like putting in like you see like a flaming bell. They talk about like real world tattoos they got had gotten. Actually admits that when she was a kid, she got a butterfly tattoo. Was like when she mentions like she had Talon says like as soon as mentioned she got a tattoo as a kid, he said, "Oh, please tell me what was like powerful," like because he knows this is something she would absolutely not get. Like this is only something you get when you're a kid. That butterfly tattoo is only something that you ever see kids get. Ashton got a full back tattoo with big primordial language and okay. They talk about landing on Cthulhu. And then they talk about how difficult the fight with the worm was, like all the features it had. That's when they start getting to where they start getting to how difficult it is to play F.C.G.
Bunch of gnarly fights recently.
Yeah.
Love it.
Gnarly fights.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
been messed up a lot in these fights too.
Mm-hmm.
How do you were a cleric. You were a cleric.
I was.
How do you do it?
Well.
What do you mean?
Well, so here's the thing with the clerics.
Okay.
I don't know if the people know this. They're primarily healers.
Sure.
Okay.
Laura would disagree, but carry on.
Well, okay, but round one of combat. You want to heal? No one's hurt.
No.
There's nothing to do.
Yeah.
Nothing to do.
That's not what you do at round one.
So instead, I've been saying like maybe I'll just go in and fight a little first, and then I'll heal people on like round 2 or round 3.
That's your first mistake.
But I go in and then I get fucking destroyed, and then round 2 I spend saving my own life, or running away, or being revived, and then by round 3 the fight's over. So how do you do it?
You gotta kind of treat yourself like a wizard. And it's you spend that round 1 getting yourself situated. Like round 1 is just not about having anything getting done.
Yeah, you set yourself up with something.
Yeah. You sit down, you figure out where you want to be, where you're close enough to everybody.
Yeah, basically, so to talk about that,
Fast with initiative, like I'm almost always first.
It's so
they also talk about like this.
I hate it.
I hate
Because
being
what
first.
the hell do you do? Especially when you're not a caster, I gotta
Ugh.
run out. I'm going. What are we doing? Do we want
Are we
to hurt
fighting
these
it?
people?
What are we doing? Yeah.
So I run out there, and sometimes I'm all by
It's
myself,
good.
and I'm little.
Because Orm is fast enough and he's always learned stuff so he can. It's nearly impossible to take him by surprise in combat. But on the other hand, he's primarily a guard. Was a guard first, so he'll only go after something he knows to be a threat.
But as Caleb, I
I'm
could
Jackie
watch. I could. Hey, as Caleb, I would just sit back and watch everyone go out and figure out if I was going to throw fire or do buffing or something.
Yeah, a little bit of buffing. Everyone loves a little bit of buffing.
I try to do some buffing, but
I feel like you're doing so good as a cleric.
Yeah. And then Sam goes more into why it's his real the real difficulty has being cleric. He's trying to do anything that's too similar to what the clerics in the past two campaigns have done so far, which is real tricky because Jester was definitely not like the traditional cleric role. On heck, even Pike was was half the time healing, half the time kicking ass. Like monster. He's trying not to do this. Like, the one thing most he tries to for instance, one of the biggest best combat spells for a cleric is Guiding Bolt, which not only does damage, fair damage, but also can set someone up for another for a better strike with giving them advantage. I just had a crazy idea. Sorry, like someone like if you're fighting someone in D&D who uses Guiding Bolt and your team up with someone and they get hit, you could do a mock attack on them to try to use up the advantage before they can actually take it. I just thought so. Hmm. Hmm. Anyway, uh, the closest thing SCG does to that others does is he does spiritual weapon a lot with but he tries to use it in unconventional ways. And also, she always went with big lollipop. He always likes to make choose things specific, what he thinks will be more terrifying for what the target, but in a more but in a comedic way, like what is a knife's warfare trying to cut a needle. They talk about how Ashley wasn't good at math. Originally, she wanted to be like a science major or something. I think college event, but the problem is that's involves a lot of math. So uh, they're talking about the upcoming, the planned scouting venture to the moon. Which, if you spoiler, well, not really spoiler if you've been watching, you know that they've just started initiated the plan to. They just started that mission, though they haven't reached the moon yet. Mhm. And they actually wondering if whether or not any wizards in the Age of Aquarium actually made like a magic rocket ship and have actually been to Rudis already and not, but it just got lost in the calamity. They figured they could probably get something if Keyleth, Percy, and Essek all got in this one room. Next, we go into the Tower of Inquiry. With Sam pulling the first one.
Thing that I have to do later.
What
does that mean?
I don't be a fucking.
I got
and
art.
Our profession. Are you have a professorate? So you're a PhD. Which Danikar?
PHW?
Yeah.
I already did it.
If anyone causes the tower to fall, there will be dire consequences.
That is very close
Sam.
to falling.
I already pulled. I got number 44.
Ooh.
You're the one who.
Oh!
Yes! It's Halloween, so you know that's gonna be some fucked up shit in that box.
Go to the consequences box.
Consequences!
You have to read it silently.
There shall be consequences.
Maybe
Your
Danny Carr will read some
Yes, read it
teenage
silently.
self-insert fanfic or out loud or something. Maybe I don't know. There'll have to be a funny accent.
Silently.
I can read
What does that
lips.
I don't know.
Not with that mustache.
Wait, what?
It's for Block C. It's
it's for later in the
it's for
episode.
later. It's for later.
Okay. I have a thing that I have to do later.
Later.
Okay.
That's a very satisfying consequence for the audience, I'm sure.
You look like a total fucking serial killer. That lighting.
With the red light.
I'll also say the fact that the Pumpkin Man is blinking has just finally.
I love
I
him.
appreciate the Pumpkin Man.
Oh God!
Absolutely.
This
incredible.
whole
Everything
thing is
here.
so good.
Look at this.
I
guy.
love him
Oh,
and I want
yeah,
him in my
get
yard
your
all
eyes.
the time.
Never let that leave.
Aw, like you giving him scritches.
What was that rented or do we own it?
Probably
No,
do not own it, and it
Knox made it.
probably
Oh,
was.
Knox made it? Okay.
Yeah, it's probably one of our
Look at this job that Knox did.
our
It's so
very
good.
special.
So good.
I will make things creepy.
Why don't after tonight? Why don't we just move that to Marisha's office door?
No.
Put it in there and close it.
Add it to
So
put it
not
to
to bring us back to this,
to
but there was a question.
offices,
Yes.
Oh,
office
Number
door
44
when
from
he's in there, but he doesn't know about it.
Ramble. If your character was banished to a different universe, what world
I'll
genre,
explain.
other than high fantasy, do you think they'd prefer versus what they'd thrive in?
What they feel like they'd be good at, and what her F.C.G would be probably thinks of a sci-fi fantasy, but probably end up being thrive in caveman or primal set where all his gadget into would give him a big edge. Maybe even medieval setting. Ashton was like would be cyberpunk story for both things like. Fern would be Christopher Guest. I don't know what that is. Orm would have good time visiting Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon thing, and but basically he probably do well in any kung fu setting. Like he's very agile. Though with enemies who probably almost equally as maybe we're not sure. I'm not quite sure. And let's see. Then they had come an issue like every time the tower has come down before. The yeah, I think it's usually been toward the end of the segment and stuff. So I think this is the first time they've had it so early in an episode. And so they had to determine how they want to do this. Like, do they just wait until it's all assembled? But no, they decide just to pull from the pile. With the next one being pulled by who the I forget who pulled it. It's question number 42. If your character had, I think this was 42, had heraldry, herald cresta or coat of arms, what would it consist of? Forearm, like you actually see it, like here, with two moons. Keep in mind, when describing this, he'd still be doing it in a New Jersey accent, with a sword down the middle and vines and flowers wrapping around it. Savior Blade. Oh yeah, you can see at the bottom it says Savior Blade of the Tempest. Uh, Fern's coat of arms would be just bits and pieces stolen from others people's heraldry stuff. Though they did, though at the end of the question they did say that no one would be her real thing. Her coat of arms would probably be a look like a coat made out of arms. Be real easy to steal from people then. Oh, someone's gonna make a. Oh, God, I'm gonna have to make a magic item of this late at some point. I already have a designated magic a designated homebrew already for this. For action, it'd be a shattered coat of arms with the Dunamancy symbol. And F.C.G would have a heart, a coin, and feet. I think he also said he would try to include the flesh tongue, but I say no, it's not canon. After that, they go into the deep dive. Uh, First question is for Liam: is how Orm feels about seeing Kiki from the toxin that actually kill. Sakes, I like my mouse, but the long cord and Craig, I hate touchpads. So anyway, like uh, it's not great because he's happy he saved Kiki and stuff. The fact is, like, he wonders if they could have done something in the past. So very mixed emotions. Yeah, wonder why they just couldn't be saved. Neat. Sam, how would Girana? That's the turtle. I'll just say that. Galapaga. I think that's what they're called in the Sharty film. How did talking to Girana about his own need for therapy? Apparently he was coming to terms with in recent episode with the fact that himself is not a good therapist. Yeah, and what we real think he's been doing also is looking for meaning and stuff. Shut up. Uh, Okay, right there, opening. He's just trying to figure out what he's meant to do. Let's see. Okay.
I just want to say, side note, if
What the?
I set on fire, it's because my sound pack is like 9,000 degrees pressed into my spine right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of my spinal chunks might fuse together by the end of the show. That's why I'm not turning around completely to see people.
By the way, he's been having to reach into those with those gloves on. So
I just assumed you were doing like the Keaton Batman thing.
Yeah.
So if you start yelling, you're not doing a monologue from Glengarry Glen Ross. You're actually on fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Here we
Always
go.
be closing.
okay, then we get into 2000's question is, what was asking him about why Ashton was trying to plan a mutiny. And they happen that the mutiny just end up becoming a dance party. He admits that Ashton has his mindset where he thinks all authority is bad. And also kind of wanted to keep the ghost ship, so there. But he's kind of still satisfied with the chaos that end up getting spread. It's perfectly acceptable. They did ask if Ashton likes fun, and he said yes. Very, very insistent on that. But he did point out Ashton's idea of fun may not be the same as everyone else's. Fern, then Ashley got one about how Fern is seems to be the most optimistic about everyone surviving in the campaign. I talked about that, and does she really think? And the answer is yes. Though I will say, in the recent episodes of the actual campaign, they found out that this was retcon, and she actually does secretly deep down afraid that they're all going to fail. Her idea is like she comes from this like the Fey realm, like this like fantasy within fantasy realm. And she's not used to and with how well she was kind of doted on. I think not sure she's used to potential consequences. And she thinks that maybe she just pretends enough long enough, it'll just go away.
Make a cigarette with your. Make one with mine too.
You're gonna make
Are you going
question cigarettes?
Frenchman now?
Hey, French Wario.
French Wario.
What is the meaning of this question? Yeah.
What's the difference between Wario and Waluigi?
One of them is a parody of Mario, and one of them is a parody of Luigi.
But why wouldn't it be Wario and Luigi?
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 I guess that doesn't.
Wait,
make
Luigi
sense.
You
always.
just said it out loud. I feel like you answered your own question right there.
Wait.
I think it's that because it's dopier. It's sillier.
Waluigi.
Yeah.
Waluigi
Yep.
Waluigi.
Luigi.
and Wario.
All right, we're going again.
I want to see your hand get
Well,
in there again.
I pre-shoved my giant mitts in there to get. Okay.
Robbing me of my fun.
Tell us what it was like for Aurum to visit Zephyra and for you.
Me, fan. Okay, he talks about how it's actually being Orm's fans and stuff. As some of you know, one of his family members, his deceased father-in-law, Derek, he was the character Liam originally played for the Dallon's Closet one shot, Vex and Vax's wedding, and he actually dropped the fact about the triplets, and I maybe mentioned so. So these are characters that he's long had ideas about. Like these were not just made for these campaign. Didn't originate in this campaign. Okay, after which they start to talk about. So Oren's sort of been a character, sort of been teed up for a while. They briefly discuss about what it'd be like if Fern met Caduceus, and everyone would love it, including the characters. I think that's a mutual agreement. Then they could go for a speed round. And the question is, someone asked what to explain the flat white coffee joke. Flat white with vanilla. She sent a message in the company with her coffee order. Very no. It's just kind of a very normal things, and but Sam had this thing like just kind of blow out commercial. It's funny. Mm. And then Sam talks about his improv teacher and the rule he kind of came up with.
Structure of the joke, if I can get meta here. I had an improv teacher named Billy Merritt, a truly gifted improviser and comedian, and he taught me the rule of 37s, which is most time when you hear about the rule, the comedy rule is the rule of threes. Say something again the third time, very funny punchline. But he taught me the rule of 37s, which is, yes, something is funny after 3 mentions, and then it is not funny on mention 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 33, 34, 35, or 36.
But
37. It's very funny. And so if I keep saying this flat white coffee thing, eventually it will be funny.
You were already it had already briefly been a thing for 10 seconds. There was a little joke.
Wasn't there a stand-up of, I think it was Gilbert Gottfried, who came out and everybody was clapping and he was like, thank you so much, thank you so much.
And he just kept going.
Thank you so much. And he kept doing that. That was the entire show.
Thank you so much.
And I could see how that would just become funnier and funnier and you would still do the bit.
Yeah.
So good.
That's a very good bit.
So good.
Oh, man.
So stay tuned. I'll let you know when it becomes funny.
Oh,
Okay. And they talk about Ashen's being a tablet due to his connection with the Hishari. And actually, what's his thoughts on this? And he's mentioned that Ashen may be overcommitted to this idea now that he has it, which we do see quite a bit of in later episodes to come. We're gonna a horrors, vacuum, and most of Ashton question mark. He's kind of excited to fill in the gaps of his own backstory. They talk about Fern's flirtations with Trevin Kavas, champion of the Smoothies. He's just. I think her major thing is, well, first, he's just hot. Fern is very horny, maybe horny, but yeah, puns there by nature for fun. It would be very good if for someone she cares about on a deeper level. She has yet to experience full love for someone, so it's she doesn't want to talk about whether or not there is a serious romantic relationship upcoming up, but she implied that it does, and
Like, I know that's a question you might not be able or want to answer, but like,
Yeah, I can't.
that's a lot of self knowledge.
Yeah,
There.
I don't think I can get into it yet.
Oh,
I don't think I
But
can
so
get
that
into
means
it.
there is an answer.
Yes.
Ooh! So many micro expressions.
Yes, there is. So maybe we'll get into it. But yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
So
We'll
we
see.
got Devil Guy.
Mm-hmm.
We got Bone Man.
Mm-hmm.
Gnome Man.
Mm-hmm.
God Lady.
Mm-hmm.
God Lady.
Deanna.
Abria.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Abria's too powerful. She's just. I couldn't do anything about it.
You know,
not even
this is
talking
getting
about
a little. I'm getting a little steamy. I think I'm going to cool things off with a.
yeah, now they go to another Tower of Agree. Oh. Have you asked the group, how have you ever gone home from a session and think, what the F do we do now? Bunch of those questions and stuff. Basically, this happens all the time, basically. I have to, apparently there's a bit that Sam does, like it. I'll have them explain this.
Is about 24 hours before it's time to play. You always text. I'm sure I could find all of them in the text thread. So do we have a plan? What exactly?
They mentioned how like in these text threads, like they always go on and stuff, and they mentioned also trying to start planning out, especially if they have a big combat encounter they know of coming.
What is are we doing here?
We need to work something out.
Pages.
It doesn't work.
We don't really have a plan, do we? It was like, there's pages of, oh no.
I still will laugh.
I love it.
Every game since you've done this, I have a moment where I'll get the giggles. About when you leaned over to Liam and I thought you were going to tell him something like really serious, and then you were like, the way you said it was so funny, and I could not stop laughing, and I still will think about that every game since and just start getting the giggles. So did you have a plan? You were so serious about it.
The answer was no.
No.
We are experts at this. You got to keep an open mind.
You do.
You
and
do.
Like last game was a perfect example of you dodging and weaving, and like it was amazing to watch.
God.
That was just
What happened?
everything kept flowing by you, and you would grab it, and it was just nothing touched you.
We got pretty low.
Yeah. Anyway. Then the next one was, how do you this one sample, and he ended up pulling question number 1. And this was a good one. How do you choose the accents? Like, oh, that's a big one for them. And I think the biggest thing they gotta remember is whatever they choose, they gotta make sure they can maintain it for a few years. And Sam goes all like he only has a few accents he can do and stuff, and he's gone through it. Tyrion is Scanlan's voice, but slightly hoarser. He used a Miss Piggy knockoff for Not the Brave, and a weird country thing there. And he mentions that kind of for his next, it kind of leaves only one accent left for that he can do for a next character, which is Surfer Dude. So that'll be interesting. And they said since German is the inspiration for Simeon, Liam did a German accent for Caleb, and we all know that he is the master of accents. Like specifically the Widowgast accent was being very realistic to actual German accents, not like the like stereotypical. They're 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 Fern basically just popped one out actually when it came time to do the EXU, and she just kept it. And then well, that's actually pretty good.
That's perfect.
But we're going to take a quick break, but don't leave because
I've decided I've grown bored of Critical Role and its paltry shows. I've decided to aim higher. World domination! And I don't need this nerdy-ass company anymore! So that's why for the C block, you will all be playing a game called Keep Talking, and no one explodes!
My back is literally burning.
Wait, did you?
I did not plant a bomb on set or anything like that. Though I can see from the context of the clues why you'd think that, but I'm a homicidal anthropomorphic mop. What a monster. But if you fail, that pumpkin man will come alive and eat all of you slowly, one by one, while the crew watches with utter dispassion.
What is happening right now?
So scary.
This is amazing.
Do we stop?
Well, anyway, that goes for break. But I'm skipping it because everything as you already heard before and stuff. If you want to hear, just go to the link for the original video. And then we actually get the game of Keep Talking and No One Dies. It was kind of chaotic stuff. I'm mainly gonna just go. They did ask a few questions, which may have screwed up some things, but I'm just going to go over the questions they asked real quick, lightning round. And then I'll show you some clips. Does Orm have a middle name or a last name? Which I think was not an official question, but what Sam was asking. No last name. He does. They asked him his nickname, and he said, "Well, he used to have Little Moon, which is what Will used to call him." He does say that his biological last name was Tarantel. Which I was surprised. Like, I really wish I got able to watch these as they came out because that has come up more. But I guess this proves that Orm that Chitney's his dad. He never brought fighting because to him, his dad will always be Derek. Uh, Ashley is how do F.C.G and Sam and Ashley? About I'll go into a little later. F.C.G feel about their ability to scry. Like, do they enjoy looking at it? And yes, they kind of love looking at it. Sam also points, is there anyone you particularly want to spot? And Sam says like he would actually like to scry on the changeburger, but since they're behind the door, but since they're not actually on the prime material plane, that wouldn't work. So yeah, Liam, how does Orange thoughts about his new title, Savior of the Tempest, Savior Blade of the Tempest? What does it mean? It's kind of super grateful. He kind of feels like the title's too big for him. Like, eh. Especially with all the stuff going on, the odds that his home will remain safe is gonna be very low. Uh, does FG actually believe the changer is telling everything the changer is telling him? He said 100%. They actually bring up but you asked her what if you think the gods are worth saving. He said. And he trusts her blindly. We do find out, like in one of the more recent episodes, that this also sort of has become retconned. Though in hindsight, they may have, when that big all those information up, a lot of those things they may have come up with on the spot. And does Fern hope hope to possibly do some more matchmaking now that she's proven inaccurate with Novus and some, the skeletons? She kind of loves it. Does she feel? Uh, 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 and how would she feel about not being told yet about Imogen and Law dating? So they do talk about how Towson did point out that Ashton suspects but has no proof, and they also asked Ashley what did Fern think of Grashchar when Grashchar over. Hard not to keep it. She thought it was hard not to keep it. She was, but intrigued by it. Also, she keep in mind. She may be one of the people who was about being chaos gambling. What was the question asked for Liam? What was it like for both you and Orm to visit Derek and Will's gravesite? Orm was glad that Fern was there. Liam had thought. It's like these are characters he's grown up about. He actually played one of these characters originally, so it's kind of. And what was it like for Ashton to confront Shady Sally? Very complicated. That's actually in one of the clips I was going to show you, but though. Okay, and here we go. First game they did, they failed.
Now on the bottom in the 4th position. Did you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. No, Siri, leave me alone.
Where's your Jersey accent?
Now, not for this bomb.
I was at. God's sakes. Damn cord. I will say that we know now. I'll have to look into that later. we found out the consequence that Sam has to deal with is that every time he's explain something in or asking something to do with the game, Keep Dog Animals, well, he has to speak, do it with the Yoda voice or like Yoda's manner of speech.
Press the same button that you pressed last time.
Pressing the same button.
No, it's not right.
What?
Okay, so we'll do that one, and
Let's
then.
go.
So you were supposed to have pressed the button in the 4th position,
Okay.
and is it still the same
Which I
number at
did.
the top? Is it the
Is it
same?
still the
big-
same number at the top?
Yeah, the big number. Did it change?
No.
No. So it says press the button in the same position as you pressed in
Okay.
stage 1. So okay, did you do that?
I did.
All right. Now press the button labeled.
I got a little excited, and I.
That may actually be the first one.
And I did it wrong. I was like, I know what we're doing here.
Oh, but I figured it out.
Oh, buddy.
I feel like we should retry it.
No,
but
we
no,
don't.
we can't.
No, we are not
No.
retrying this.
Aren't we
failed.
supposed to be answering questions?
We didn't
Not
fail.
in this game.
They failed.
I think we can.
Well, no, because I
Hey,
went ahead and clicked
F.C.G.
something that I shouldn't have.
I mean,
Because I got excited.
How you doing?
I was like, let me just jump
F.C.G.'s
ahead and
doing
try to
okay.
figure out.
do we want
Okay,
to?
who's next?
We
How
should
do they
save
feel
Sam
about
for
it?
last because that's going to be chaos.
Yeah. Okay, one.
If F.C.G. could scry on anybody all the time, who would he pick?
Hate you.
There's 2 yellow wires.
The change bringer, I think. Find out if she's okay. So there's more than one battery. There is.
There's one battery,
Oh,
Taliesin, are there any red wires?
one red wire.
button white is it?
No, yellow button.
So I just want to check out what time
For
we're at.
the 4 weird symbols I'm going to give
Yes,
you.
4-wheeled timber.
There's a circle with a little point at the bottom. There's like a curved thing with a big line and a small line.
Okay, wait. There's a circle with a point at the bottom, or like a little tail.
Like a little tail,
Okay,
like a mirror.
got it.
Taliesin, cut the 4th wire.
Button you must hold.
3, 4. That's cut.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Button you
Circle
must
with the
hold.
tail.
Color you must tell me.
Not yet. Hold. There's the mirror. There's like a pyramid, except it's got a T in the center, like
Got
an
it.
A with a T.
Got it.
There's a like little
Tell
like
us about your title,
furry
your
thing,
Savior Blade
like
title.
two little
Granted
things that
orb
make
a
like a
title.
like
Savior Blade of the
a fancy A with like a
What
little
does
line
that
at the
title
top.
mean to him?
Okay, I
It's a
think I
little
know what you're
fancy.
talking about.
And then there's like a triangle that has
But
like 3
you
little
must
legs,
hold.
and then a wire that comes
Orm
out to like
is
a
super
long line to the
grateful.
left of it.
Oh, no.
But like every day, he
Button
feels
you must hold.
so small.
It's like a triangle facing downward that has like a little like circle
This
below it,
is too
a
much
line
camera.
going down,
Hope of
and then a
returning
line
home.
going out to the
Like,
left
does
with
he
a
truly
big line.
believe
Got it.
that at
Okay.
some
But
point...
Hit
you must
circle
hold.
with the tail first.
I'll get to that.
Circle with the
The
tail.
title feels bigger than him,
The A and the T thing.
And the T.
he doesn't feel
The next squiggly thing you were
able
saying.
to fulfill it.
Squirrely thing.
And
in a
then the
consistent
triangle
manner.
with
Got
the-
it.
With the moon.
All right, abort, yellow abort button. I'm
Okay.
holding
Button
it.
you must hold and tell me color.
This is Sam's
Turns
fault. I just
is.
want to make that very
What
clear.
is your question, Danny?
Does Orm actually
Release.
think that he's gonna get home? Does he think
One
there's an
when
end to this?
timer
where he
has
returns
countdown
home
in.
and is with his family again?
Number 1
Or does he
appears.
feel like this is a,
countdown timer
Orm
in,
thinks
then release.
That the
All right.
odds
I have a red button called
are
detonate.
heavily
You've got another one.
against all
Are you
of
ready?
them.
Upside down question mark.
Is a new box?
Backwards E with two. With
this is
two.
Sam.
Oh wait, this is me. This
Yeah,
is me.
upside
Sorry,
down
sorry.
question mark.
Sorry, upside down question mark.
Backwards E with 2 dots
wait,
above
wait,
it.
wait,
Does he
Okay, got it.
actually
Upside down
believe
question
that
mark.
the chain
Backwards E
bringer
with 2 dots.
Is,
A
telling
weird
the truth
little
to
X
him?
that's not quite an
Or
X.
does
It's like
he
an H with a
mistrust
little
her in
curve
any
at the
way?
bottom right. And then,
Okay.
and then a double curl that looks like the beginning of the Walt Disney
Sam
logo.
asked you a question.
Release and
Okay,
press
ready?
button.
Yeah.
Backwards E.
Backwards E.
I'm so sorry, audience.
Walt Disney.
Sorry.
Walt Disney.
Curly Q thing,
Curly Q thing.
and then upside down question mark.
All right.
Button press and release
right.
you must.
Button press and release. All right. Thank you.
Did we get it?
How?
Oh shit.
How does that? How do they win that game?
How many batteries are in your battery pack? Just answer me. How many batteries are in your battery pack?
These
was
are
the
the
question?
deep lore dives you
Do
tuned
you
in for.
actually, does F.C.G. actually believe what the Changebringer is telling them?
100%.
Is there any doubt in their mind?
absolutely none?
Yeah.
Then why
2.
All right. Press the button in the second position.
Yep.
What's the big number?
4.
Button
Press,
text is what?
Press the same button again.
Done.
What's the next number?
Button
It
text
is
what?
2.
It's 2. Press the same button.
No.
What? Shit.
Text button is what?
Now
Right.
it's a 3.
It's
Are we
a
starting
3?
over? We're starting over.
Press the button in the third position.
Third position?
Yep.
Done.
Now what?
It's 1.
Press the button labeled 4.
Yep.
What is it now?
4.
Press the button labeled 4.
Yeah.
What's now?
It's a delay and 1.
Press the button in the same position as the first button you pressed.
You got to tell me what that was.
I
my
don't.
man.
I don't know. I can't look at it.
Big
What do you
button
mean you
text is
can't
what?
look?
It was. Was it? Were they in order 1, 2, 3, 4? Or were they?
I don't remember.
Ah, fuck. Make a guess.
Wrong.
Fuck.
Third position?
Big
Let's try it one more
button, what
time.
All right.
And I'll remember what I did.
What's the button?
2.
2. Press the button in the second position. I should have known this. Okay.
Okay.
Now what?
1.
Press the button labeled 4.
What did Fern think whenever Char spoke to
Now what?
her? The
Hold.
sword.
1.
Press the button
Hard not to keep
with
it.
the same label
She intrigued
that we
by
just
his,
that we just hit.
Oh,
his-
God.
4.
Like we can
Okay.
rule the world. We can help.
now
We can
what?
help the world together.
3.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Press the
She
button in
wants to help the world?
in the same position that you
Just did.
yeah,
Or does
which
she just
is
wanna have
yeah,
fun in
which
the world?
yeah, just in the same
help.
in same
I think
space.
before she just
Same
wanna have
space.
fun, but not
Yeah, I did this. Never mind.
Actively scared me.
Ah, fuck no.
that one's hard.
That one is very
That
hard.
module is hard
I want a pen for
because
that.
that one doesn't. That one's
I'm
hard.
so sorry that everybody. Yeah, nobody else got to fuck
You
with
ready?
that one.
No.
Do you know how to?
Shit.
Do you want a little
Sorry, Liam.
free play?
When I did that one,
How
the
do
number
I
was the
do
same
a
every
tutorial?
time.
You got real lucky.
So
Oh.
you're gonna do pick up the pace.
Hey, Liam.
Because we
Yes.
already did.
I
Good to come home to them. I don't want to put too fine a point on it. We also have to disarm a bomb.
yeah. Let's make sure we disarm this bomb, you guys.
do?
That
Free
plant, that
play or
pumpkin
bomb?
king is
A
gonna
bomb.
eat us.
But I love those
You're doing
characters.
pick up the pace.
Okay. Are we in?
Modules.
How many modules?
Allison, what was it like for?
Modules.
Okay, we gotta
What you got?
hustle.
Okay, ready?
We gotta hustle.
Go.
Hey, Allison, what was it like for Ashton to confront Shady Sally?
What kind of modules you got?
Fuck right off.
Again, blame Sam.
Complicated. So complicated.
Glowing numbers there are.
Glowing
Oh,
numbers?
4 modules there are.
4 modules.
4 modules.
Four?
Okay.
4.
right.
In 3 minutes?
Letters Greek is 1.
Okay,
right.
I'll take letters Greek.
No, 3 modules there are.
Okay.
Simon Says is 1.
I'll take it, I guess. Simon
and,
says, found it.
LED 6 words module is there 1.
Okay.
Greek
words.
letters.
Okay, let's go with Greek letters. What do they look like?
Hula hoop with line down from it is 1.
So like a circle with a little tail?
Yes.
Okay, great. What's next?
Reverse E with dots over it there is.
Okay.
Squiggly H with a little
Thing on the bottom of
On the
it, bottom
bottom.
right? Like an H and a little squiggle.
down upside question mark is last.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is you're gonna do backward Z first.
Uh-huh.
Click on that. Then you're gonna hit the circle with the tail. And then you're gonna hit the H. And then you're gonna hit the upside down question mark. Did it do anything?
What next?
I don't understand.
Did it work?
Well, it says it's a green light there
Okay,
is
good.
now.
We got that one. We got that
Oh,
one.
move on?
Move on.
I don't understand my puzzle at all.
Which one? Yours is.
Simon says 4 colors.
Shot, let's give it.
Okay, find the serial number on the other side of the bomb and tell me if it contains a vowel or not.
Oh. Vowel.
If the serial number...
It does vowel, it includes.
Okay. Is anything flashing?
anything on the entire?
On the module.
On your module.
The diamond module.
Yes.
What color is flashing?
Red.
Red flash. Press the blue button.
Okay.
Did that work?
Something happened. Oh! Oh!
What happened? What happened?
Time is ticking faster.
What happened? I literally don't know what to do
It
next.
just beeped and did nothing.
Okay. What are you seeing?
It beeps red every once in a while, and that's it.
Oh my god.
Okay, wait. Can you go to another module?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh!
I don't understand
What's
what
on
to do with it.
What's the word? Give me the word
Blank.
you got.
What? Wait. Left. Middle.
What?
Blank. What? Wait.
Wait.
Left. Middle. 20 seconds.
Might be this one.
Wait, no, that's step 2. Shit.
LED.
Blank. Push the third button on the right. The middle button on the right.
It reset.
What did you do?
4,
first one
3,
says
2,
LED.
1.
Boom.
No! We blew it!
LED or LEAD?
Oh yeah. One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
they are.
They always are.
Like the audience is dive. Why do I feel like the audience is disappointed?
Because they are.
They always are.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right.
But at least they got to see Thirst Trap while Louis.
Yeah,
They
and
did.
honestly, and that's also all the time we have for
those fun?
Frighted Dive. Oh,
This was spooky.
I want to thank Sam, Liam, Ashley, and myself,
Just
and of
Blizzardian.
course our Lord Keeper, Danny Carr, and
Oh no, he's glitching out again.
No, Moppo, no!
Do it.
Control his mind.
Wait, why didn't my pumpkin golem spring to life and eat these nerdy-ass voice actors while the crew talks about Baldur's Gate 3?
Oh, God.
Because I removed the pumpkin golem's arcane core, Moppo.
What?
Wait, what?
Because I removed the pumpkin golem's arcane core, Moppo.
oh,
What?
Creepy
Wait.
plastic Santa, you betrayed me!
Of course, you promised me a body that Liam would love, but he's repulsed. See, I will always love him, ever since that first kiss. And I can't let you kill what I love.
No!
I'm really morbid.
Wait, what the
happening?
fuck
What
is going on? I'm very
What?
confused.
What?
And now I've
What's
come to
happening?
stop you with the help of an old friend.
What is that? It's Broomy!
Are they fucking?
Oh, whoa, whoa! Oh, what is happening?
Are they fighting?
There's something.
What's the ship name?
Broomy, you're alive!
Ah! Damn you! How are you still alive? I kill you! You haven't seen the last of me! Ah!
Is that you talking or the mop?
Mop.
Oh, Broomy. Hi, Broomy.
You're alive, Broomy.
Yes, I'm alive.
Roomy's back.
And thanks to the latest advancements in broom technology, I'm gonna live forever.
Augmented.
We're happy to have you back, Broomy.
Thank you, Taliesin. All I've ever wanted was to be a good broom for you all. Now, will you please clean up after everyone with me one more time?
Friends around the table, time to celebrate. It's a party, hit the lights, here we go, go, go. Waste the night away with a little escape. It's a chance to lose control. So let's just leave this
We'll be behind. Everybody, come on, take a dive. One by one, we roll the dice. We're back to the times all night. Better go. Hey, to lose, you're having fun. Wait.
You haven't seen the last of me!
And with that, the recap ends. The recap of the episode all now is to go over my latest homebrew. Magic weapon, Montoya's Cold Steel. Just like the previous one, this is from the book. Specifically, this is based off an item from a book. Specifically, The Princess Bride, Inigo Montoya's blade. Fun fact: I actually created 2 blades based on his sword. With slightly different properties. This magic rapier this can be good attuned to by is requires attunement, but doesn't have any other cards on who is attuned to it. This magic rapier has a number of charges equal to your PV. Whenever you strike someone with a rapier, you can spend 1 charge to inflict an extra 1d6 of ice damage. Excuse me, cold damage, that should say. I'll try to go back later and re-edit. You gain all spell charges at dawn. When you attack with this sword, it gains a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls for every close family member or friend or close friend that you know that the target of the attack has killed. Kind of go but with a maximum of +3. Once per day, you can concentrate on a living individual creature and say, "Guide me, sword." And the point of the rapier will be drawn in the direction of that creature. Proficient, okay. Like I said, there's Montoya's Cold Steel is actually a pair. There's actually a pair of rapiers based on that. So Montoya's Cold Steel and one other, which I would be showing you now, but I have a need of going over and making new home brews. I'm a little shorthand, so I have to say that for the next episode. And with that, thank you for joining me. This is Free Night Reinvention, and I wish thee good fortune on the quest of life.